Guys, this is not time to let panic set in. We have seen Bitcoin every single phase of a bull market have these same percentage rallies alongside a consolidation phase, and we ripped all the way up to almost 100,000, 99,500, and are getting a little bit of a pullback. What happened? Why are people freaking out? Even if you might not be, well, we broke out of this ascending support level, giving people a bearish indication that Bitcoin is going to sell off even further, potentially bringing us back to 90K, 84K, so on and so forth. And what would that mean for altcoins? That would mean everything is likely to plummet with it. Well, not so fast. There was a ton of long liquidations at 99,500. I have seen the chart and I have showed the chart here in a video. People think it's a good idea to sell right before 100K. And listen, it's a decent move from a trader's perspective, but it's not for this type of asset. Bitcoin is likely to go much, much, much higher in this cycle, in this bull cycle, and chances are we have just started. My custom indicator is pointing out that Bitcoin is likely to finish its consolidation and end up coming back up to around 111K by early December, getting that next consolidation phase. If we rally from here based on my indicator, you're coming up to around 110, getting another consolidation before ripping higher, potentially making a high of around 130K early on in the cycle. Now it's looking like we are about 50% into the overall cycle with Bitcoin, meaning we basically have started, so anyone entering now is a little bit late, but you're not too late. Step back, look at Bitcoin on the monthly chart. And the reason I'm bringing Bitcoin up in the beginning of the video is because it's going to affect everything. It's going to affect Gamestop. We're going to talk about, I got a lot of stuff to talk about with Gamestop. It's going to affect altcoins. And some people are worried about their crypto portfolio right now, but you need to sit back, remain calm, and relax and take a look at Bitcoin on the monthly chart. Once again, guys, watch Bitcoin. Sit back, relax, hold your coins, and watch them over the next 6-7 weeks. 10x, 20x, 100x. Nothing I say is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. There's also rumors circulating that MicroStrategy is going to be buying more Bitcoin, but not just more Bitcoin. Upwards of 100,000 Bitcoin this weekend in advance of rebalancing the QQQ ranking on Black Friday. Will this rumor come to fruition? Well, Monday it's not going to look good for short sellers if this comes to fruition. Now, last but not least for Bitcoin, German parliament member says, in quotes, if the US buys Bitcoin as a strategic reserve, all the European countries will get FOMO, fear of missing out. So if this bill gets passed for the US to have a Bitcoin stockpile, other countries are going to FOMO in and also do the same thing. And keep in mind, there's a limited amount of Bitcoin. There's just no way, in my opinion, that it caps out at around 99K. Not even close to a top for Bitcoin. As far as the overall market goes, look at the daily time frame. You can see that we have been in a bullish uptrend on the SPY ever since August, right? Maybe even prior to that, but ultimately we have seen these waves come and go, making higher highs and higher lows, and it has yet to fail. It actually caught one of the first supports that we wanted it to catch, still showing severe strength on the SPY. Now, on a smaller time frame, what we're going to want to see this week, actually we're going to want to see as soon as the market opens, the SPY break over 597. If we get rejected at 597, the SPY could potentially sell off and break that recent low and go lower and end up getting a little bit of a nosedive, which is ultimately going to spook markets more. I think the more likely scenario is we potentially break through this and go higher, and the SPY pushes up to 623. Bitcoin rallies, SPY rallies, and our quote-unquote meme plays, our short squeeze plays, which is going to bring us into GameStop. If you haven't liked the video yet and you want to see my videos as soon as they go up, make sure to turn the post notifications on, like the video, it's free, subscribe to the channel. GameStop 2780. I told you yesterday there's likely to be a controlled move up to at least $46 and then potentially $64, so on and so forth. I want to cover a couple of things. GameStop's chart is doing it. Ethereum Classic's chart is doing it, right? This is Ethereum Classic. This is GameStop. AMC is not following right now. What's happening with AMC? Ultimately, AMC has had this pattern forming where we've made lower lows, which is not a good thing, but we finally turned that pattern around right here, meaning this could be the beginning of AMC to follow this Ethereum Classic, this GameStop chart that we're seeing. Now, I also want to point out GameStop has more of these shit coins. GameStop Tether on November 23rd, coming up 740%. Okay, I'll remove that drawing so you can see it a little better. Coming up 740%. And this is the weekend. So does that mean GameStop for November 23rd is likely to have that same move, right? And we get that move on Monday since, we're lagging behind this a little bit. Again, just a little bit of tinfoil hat, something to pay attention to. This is another GameStop wrapped Ethereum. You can see back here in June of 2024, it had this nice move and then has kind of chop traded since then. And ultimately, since October, has done this, right? And into November. GameStop is lagging behind these crypto charts. But is it supposed to be, right? Probably not. You're likely to see a melt up and this move on AMC and GameStop come very unexpected. Just this straight line up that they love to do. XRP, same thing, right? Had its parabolic move. AMC didn't follow it just yet. Also, if this is the beginning of the cycle for Bitcoin, this is not even started for alts. It means XRP can go higher to the next price target. It means Ethereum Classic, ADA, Cardano, Dogecoin, Bonk, so on and so forth can go higher to the next price targets. We are alleviating pressure currently and getting paper hands out of this bull cycle. And you're looking at $2 for XRP if that does happen, which is likely to be the case. Now, I want to bring up a couple of tinfoil hat theories before we move on. Encanto was released in the United States on November 24th of 2021. And Roaring Kitty's given us hints that this is on a 3-year cycle, right? He's bringing it back right here, the diamonds in his eyes, and today's the day, right? Today is the day that was released. Does this mean coming into Monday, you are going to see that massive rally higher? Well, based on everything that we have been tracking just from a technical analysis perspective, alongside the tinfoil hats, there's just not a better setup that you could have coming into the week. Also, this from Roaring Kitty. I was just looking through his tweets. I'm not connecting this with anything, but you can see it says a business cycle. He changes some of the things. $1 million of insider buying there. And then he goes on to write, investing is a study of pressure and time. And then the last message, that's all it takes. Pressure and time. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that up because insiders have been loading the boat. He says a cycle, okay? We're on a 3-year cycle that he's pointing out. When millions of insiders are buying there, this is when the pressure buildup is the biggest. So you took that time, you took that pressure over the years of this cycle, insiders loading up, and you're finally going to release it because that is all it takes. Ultimately, I just wanted to bring these up to you guys because it's something I found interesting. Last but not least, I want to drop a sprinkle on top that the Bank for International Settlements has released the updated OTC derivatives report. Total outstanding notional for bank derivatives has reached a new all-time high of $729.84 trillion, which is absolutely disgusting. Last but not least, here are the earnings for the week. Feel free to screenshot it. If you want to come talk with me when this video is over and see my trades as soon as I enter them and kind of just chit chat with the most amazing people, stocks, and crypto, level yourself up, get in the Discord. The link is under the video. We will also be lightly talking about these earnings. I already dropped them in there over the weekend. CrowdStrike and Dell are honestly the ones I'm paying attention to Tuesday after close. And then obviously we have Thanksgiving Thursday. The market is going to be closed then. Also, Zoom on Monday you could pay attention to as well. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below, guys. Drop a comment, like the video, share the video, get in the Discord. You guys will not regret it. One-on-ones with me, see my trades as soon as I enter them. We have option sweep orders, market news, dark pool orders, insider trade alerts, all that other stuff when you get in here for a very, very cheap price, in my opinion, for the value you get out of it. And if you want something to pay for Discord, I'm hooking you up. Mumu's hooking you up. Use my link in the description. Open an account through them. It's a free broker. It takes none of your money to do anything. All you have to do is sign up and then deposit into there. But that money doesn't go anywhere. Feel free to take it out once you receive your free stocks. But I would recommend trading on their platform only because I like the tools that they provide personally, right? Access to level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options for free, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, a customizable earnings calendar, and more. So again, use the Mumu link, open an account through them, and make a deposit into there. And if you want my custom indicator, like you saw at the beginning of the video, it detects patterns, gives price targets, and forecasts what stock or crypto might do on the chart. So you can plug it into your TradingView chart for 2 weeks for free. Absolutely no strings attached. go get it. It's the top link in the description. And if you want to follow my second channel, that's also under there. If you want me to cover a crypto or stock of your choice, just leave a tip here and a message of the crypto ticker that you want me to cover, and I will drop it in a YouTube short. So make sure to have post notifications on for that. That is it, guys. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you all enjoyed your weekend. I love you all. God bless. Lottery Socks out.